Unizik alumni unveil scholarship scheme for indigent persons. ECOWAS charter path for future of at AFC meeting in Abuja. 15 persons killed, dozens injured in Russia strike on Kyiv. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operators for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 080-022-00008. My name is Chidima Oranwa, and now the news in detail. A community leader in Adaziani and Ocha local government area, Chief Cyril Bobisco Okoye, has called on Anambra to always work together for the development of the state, saying that he will continue to support the progressive and people-oriented programs of Governor Chukwuma Soludo. Chief Okoye is also the managing director of Grape Tree International Limited. Stated this at his residence when he received the regent of the community, Chief Augustine Okeke, and 5 other prominent sons of the community into the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, in Adaziani Ward 1, in the presence of stakeholders of the party in the council area. Correspondent Abu Chimozo filed on this report.
Speaking during the ceremony, which was attended by the Anambra State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Afamo Bidike, Mayor of Anocha Local Government Area, Chief Romanus Ibehwe, and the Anocha Local Government APGA Chairman, Chief Anthony Ugoji, while welcoming the new members into APGA, we assured them of getting all their rights as party members, calling on them to ensure grassroots mobilization for the success of the party in the forthcoming gubernatorial election and beyond.
Can I work together? They really make a forest. I'm assuring everybody here, and don't lose courage.
The Anambra are very happy. The Anambra local government are very happy because indeed his work in Anambra local government is so enormous to be mentioning it one by one.
I'm more men and Adenia. I know so. I just own a battalion. When I batter. So I know.
Speaking on behalf of other new members, the regent of Adaziani community, Chief Okeke, while thanking Chief Okoye for making him to join APGA, described Governor Soludo as a God-fearing leader who has used series of infrastructural developments, especially roads, to open up the hinterlands and promised to embark on house-to-house campaign to ensure that APGA cruises to victory in the November 8th gubernatorial election in the state.
Anambra State Chief of Staff Mr. Ernest Ezajoyi has appealed to wealthy members of the society to adopt and train students from poor backgrounds to give the equal opportunity to succeed in life. Correspondent Gabe Alupe filed on this report.
J made the appeal during the unveiling of scholarship scheme organized by the Anambra University Alumni Association, where he urged the participants to recommend those in need of such scholarship to enable them reach out to them.
To put their resources together, I think the key message, adopt a student. You cannot adopt a student, buy a pen, buy a pencil, because it will go a long way.
The president of the association, Dr. Ikechukwu, chairman of the occasion, Chief Ndubisi Nwobu, and Williams Ifejika B. Lord, in their separate speeches, said that one can only manage huge investment well through education and challenge young people to be prayerful, focused, and develop themselves to grab the opportunity when it comes.
We believe in you, we see your potential, and we are committed to working with you. Let us go forward today, not just with applause, but with renewed resolve to make giving back a culture, to make lifting others a legacy.
Prayers, perseverance, works together. You need to be hardworking, you need to be calm, you need to be ambitious.
From the Anambra University, Oka, Gabe Alokwe, ABS News.
The chairman, Post-Primary School Service Commission, PPSSC, ORCA, Professor Nkechi Kedibu, has urged school teachers, counselors, and principals to create safe space for students to learn not just academically, but socially and emotionally. Delivering keynote speech in ORCA at the career seminar for students from different secondary schools of the state, across the state, Professor Ikediugu, represented by Dr. Uche Okeke, advised students to stay committed to their education and take pride in learning. Professor Ikediugu charged teachers to be committed to their noble profession and be a role model, noting that one can only give what he or she has. Still to come on the news tonight, ECOWAS chart path future at AFC meeting in Abuja. 15 persons killed, dozens injured in a Russian strike on Kyiv. The news returns in a moment. Please join us again.
Cadbury hot chocolate, crafted from cocoa, milk, and sugar. Creamy, chocolatey, frothy goodness, rich taste, so satisfying.
Cadbury 3-in-1 hot chocolate, the treat you deserve.
Welcome back. The wheels of regional integration are turning once again as the 37th ordinary meeting of the ECOWAS Administration and Finance Committee get underway in Abuja. Delegates will be taking stock of midterm decisions, projects, programs and activities of ECOWAS institutions shaping the West African bloc. ABS Abuja Bureau Chief Ekwi Ajide now reports.
The president of the ECOWAS Commission, represented by the vice president, Madam Damshin Chinchibija, opened the session with a call for bold reforms, politically, institutionally, and security-wise, especially in the light of recent withdrawals by 3 member states.
En faveur du bien-être des populations de notre région. Toujours dans ce contexte de célébration, je tiens enfin à vous rappeler que la CEDEAO, c'est nous tous, vous ici présents, moi et l'ensemble des citoyens de notre espace communautaire.
The Commissioner for Internal Services at the ECOWAS Commission, Professor Nazfi Dama, stressed the need for strategic thinking and working collaboratively to ensure efficient use of resources across all ECOWAS institutions to make real impact for West African citizens.
Please put up your creative and thinking mind to see how we can intensify effective utilization of our resources internally within the institutions.
Collaborative engagements are expected in this meeting in order to achieve the purpose of the establishment of the regional body 50 years ago.
In Abuja, Princess Ekwi Ajide reporting.
On the foreign scene, at least 15 people have been killed and dozens more wounded. Russian strikes on the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv. The attack overnight into Tuesday was one of the largest bombardments Kyiv since the beginning of the full-scale invasion more than 3 years ago. Ukrainian Interior Minister Ihor Klemenke said a total of 440 drones and 32 missiles had been launched at the country. President Volodymyr Zelensky called the Russians amidst the recent wave of strike pure terrorism and accused Russian President Vladimir Putin of carrying out the large-scale strikes solely because he can afford to continue this war. The strikes on Kyiv lasted more than 9 hours, sending residents fleeing to underground shelter from before midnight until after sunrise. For sports news today, Monterrey defender Sergio Ramos has tipped Real Madrid's Kylian Mbappe to win the Ballon d'Or award up to 5 times during the career. The Spaniard played alongside Mbappe at Paris Saint-Germain for 2 years from 2021 to 2023. In his first year with Madrid, Mbappe has won the Super Cup and the Intercontinental Cup. The 26-year-old also scored 43 goals in 56 games, setting a new record at the Bernabeu, while also securing the European Golden Shoe. And that's just about it on the news tonight. But before we go, a quick reminder that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any parts of the world by liking our Facebook page, follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service, subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television, or follow us on X at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. A quick recap of our top stories. Adaziani Regent Okeke has joined the ABGA, promised to mobilize support for Soludo. UNIZIC alumni has unveiled scholarship scheme for indigent persons. ECOWAS has charted path for future at AFC meeting in Abuja. And on the foreign, we told you that 15 persons have been killed, dozens injured in a Russian strike on Kyiv. Remember, the security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Reporters scrupulous elements of the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the margins in numbers. 5111 and 080-022-00008. And that's it on the news tonight. My name is Chidima Orangwa. Good night.